quick little overview here of things I like to do. Just, I don't know, a little bit of tips. Maybe it helps you guys, maybe it doesn't. It's worked for me. So here's what I do. Every week I go in, I check my matchup. Obviously, see who I'm playing against. Kind of do a quick overview of their lineup. Um, just to kind of see what you're up against. I also like to check to make sure. I like to do this in the morning so I can check to make sure to see what players I have on the bench, what players need to be put into the starting lineup. If there's any injuries or anything like that, I like to go through and double check. So I go into my roster. Obviously, if I have anybody on the bench, edit my lineup, moving to the move them to the starting lineup. If not, I like to go through and check a couple different players. Um, Players, you know what I mean, that you've picked up and kind of used to fill a hole, things like that. I like to go through, look at not only how they've played recently. We can go through like over at least the last 6 games. For example, this guy Rashawn Holmes, he played a lot better earlier in the month. He did good against San Antonio, Dallas, Houston. OKC, he did okay. New York, he struggled. Golden State, he still did okay. I have to look at his matchup whenever he plays again to see if it's a good matchup for me, if I can continue to use him. So apparently he didn't play as much Sunday. Foul issues, so that doesn't help. And you can see here, it tells you, you know what I mean, a breakdown. If you don't get to watch all the games, which I don't, usually I'm at work or I got stuff going on with the kids, my family. So if you don't get to watch the games, this is a breakdown of like things that happened during the game, or outlook as far as, is he gonna keep playing the same minutes? Is he gonna go to the bench? Is he hurt? So on and so forth. So I like to go through and check players to see where that's at with them, with different players. If I have anybody where I feel they're not going to perform well going forward, then I go to the players, the free agents. I go up and I check for today's games, so that way you're always aware of who's available for this particular matchup. And you can go through and same thing with these guys. You know what I mean? You can go in and check Colin Sexton here. He's averaging 12.6 points. Last game he only put up 6. 2 games before that he did okay. But then the 2 games prior to that he had 4 points against Boston, 1 against Philly. Right? You can see here the recent news, the spin, you know what I mean? And you can see pretty much like what's going on with these guys. He's playing against Toronto this week. There's no way I'm picking him up. Toronto is a lot stronger defensively. I mean, Colin Sexton in the future will be a great player, but right now, he's not going to benefit me. Same thing here. Look at Tyler Hero. He's averaging 11.6 points. He did horrible against the Lakers, 1 point. Horse against Atlanta, -6. Did decent against Dallas, Chicago, and Washington. So you know what I mean? It's all about matchups, guys. It's all about who's gonna play better defensively against your player. You gotta think, yeah, okay, some guys, LeBron James, obviously gonna put up points. Kyrie Irving most likely is gonna put up points. You know what I mean? Damian Lillard, the elite players in the league are gonna put up points. What you want to look at is your role players. If defensively, if they're gonna be held to minimum points, so on and so forth. I mean, just a tip. I mean, you guys take and use it if you want. If not, no big deal. Doesn't bother me any. But just figured I'd give you guys a little overview of things that I've been doing that have helped me out. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, you guys can always hit me up. I don't care. I'll let you guys know anything. You know what I mean? Doesn't bother me none. So let me know, guys.